Audie Leon Murphy was born on June 20, 1925 in Kingston, Texas, the seventh of 12 children in a family struggling to survive the hardships of the Great Depression. His parents, Emmett and Josie Bell Murphy, eked out a living as sharecroppers, and life was marked by scarcity and constant struggle. His father left the family when Audie was young, and his mother passed away when he was just 16, leaving him orphaned and responsible for his younger siblings. With only a fifth-grade education, Murphy was forced to leave school and take on various jobs to support the family. These early hardships shaped his resilience, self-reliance, and determination, traits that would define both his military and civilian life, enlistment, and wartime heroism. Despite his small stature, standing only 5'5" and weighing just over 110 pounds, Murphy enlisted in the United States Army in 1942 after being rejected by the Navy and Marine Corps. Over the course of World War II, he served in North Africa, Italy, France, and Germany, earning a reputation for bravery, tactical skill, and steadfast dedication to his fellow soldiers. His most famous act of heroism occurred on January 26, 1945, near Holtzwihr, France, when he held off an entire company of German troops for over an hour while wounded, using a burning tank destroyer's machine gun and coordinating artillery strikes. For this extraordinary courage, Murphy received the Medal of Honor at just 19 years old. By the end of the war, he had earned every U.S. Combat Award for Valor, along with numerous decorations from Allied nations, becoming the most decorated American soldier of World War II. Returning home and coping with war. After the war, Murphy returned home a national hero but faced significant personal challenges. The trauma of combat left him with what was then known as battle fatigue, now recognized as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Despite these struggles, he used his fame to raise awareness about veterans' mental health and the emotional toll of combat, becoming one of the earliest public figures to address these issues openly. His ability to speak candidly about his experiences helped pave the way for later discussions about the long-term effects of war on soldiers' lives. Hollywood career begins. Murphy transitioned to acting, starring in more than 40 films, including the semi-autobiographical To Hell and Back, 1955, which dramatized his own wartime experiences. Playing himself, he delivered a rare and powerful performance that resonated with audiences, bridging his identities as both war hero and movie star. Although he never claimed to be a naturally gifted actor, Murphy approached his film career with humility, professionalism, and the same dedication that had defined his military service. Over time, he became a recognizable figure in Hollywood, particularly in westerns and war dramas. Expanding creative pursuits. In addition to acting, Murphy explored other creative avenues including songwriting, with several of his country and western compositions recorded by artists such as Dean Martin and Charlie Pride. In 1957, he earned recognition for his role in the Western Night Passage, acting alongside James Stewart and Dan Duryea. By 1959, Murphy had starred in multiple westerns, each showcasing a different aspect of his acting range. He also began working behind the scenes, co-producing films like Cast a Long Shadow, and exploring complex roles in suspenseful dramas such as No Name on the Bullet, which helped establish him as a versatile performer capable of delivering layered, compelling performances. Television and civic engagement. Murphy also made notable contributions to television. In 1960, he starred alongside Thelma Ritter in an episode of Star Time, demonstrating his adaptability to the new medium and appealing to a broad audience. His patriotism and civic sense remained strong, and he lent his time to the U.S. Army's The Big Picture series, appearing in several episodes and helping communicate military developments and technology to the public. His contributions were recognized with the Outstanding Civilian Service Medal in 1960, highlighting the unique combination of his entertainment career and service to the nation. Key collaborations in Hollywood. Throughout his career, Murphy formed lasting professional relationships that shaped his work. He collaborated with writers like Claire Hufford, producing films such as 7 Ways from Sundown and Posse from Hell. He also worked closely with Willard W. Willingham and his wife Mary, developing projects including Whispering Smith, Battle at Bloody Beach, Bullet for a Bad Man, and Arizona Raiders. His international work included filming Trunk to Cairo in Israel, showcasing his willingness to take on diverse roles. Another pivotal collaboration was with director Bud Boetticher, whom he met in a boxing gym. Their professional bond led to several projects, including The Cimarron Kid and his final film, A Time for Dying in 1969, leaving a lasting mark on his career. Personal life and family. Murphy's personal life reflected both the joy and challenges that come with fame and trauma. In 1949, he married actress Wanda Hendricks, though the pressures of Hollywood, combined with his ongoing struggle with PTSD, led to a divorce 2 years later. Remarkably, just 4 days after the divorce was finalized, he married Pamela Archer, a former airline stewardess whose calm and grounded nature provided stability. With Pamela, Murphy had 2 sons, Terry Michael and James Shannon, and built a family that became central to his later life. This marriage brought a measure of peace and continuity, offering a foundation that had been absent during his earlier years. Legacy of courage and dedication. Murphy's life story, from an impoverished Texas childhood to the battlefield heroics of World War II, is a testament to resilience, courage, and perseverance. His legacy extends beyond his military decorations and Hollywood career. It includes his advocacy for veterans, his creative contributions in film and television, and the example he set in confronting personal challenges with determination and humility. He remains an enduring symbol of strength, integrity, and commitment, inspiring future generations through both his achievements and his humanity. The circumstances of his death. For decades, the circumstances of Murphy's death on May 28, 1971, have fascinated historians and fans alike. Officially, he died in a plane crash near Brush Mountain in Virginia while flying a small twin-engine Aero Commander. Poor weather and low visibility were cited as contributing factors, and the crash tragically ended the life of a man who had already given so much to his country and the world. The loss of Murphy at just 45 years old left a profound mark on his family, colleagues, and the public, who mourned the passing of a national hero and beloved actor. Revisiting the mystery. While the official reports emphasized the accident, lingering questions persisted for years, fueled by the complexity of Murphy's personal life, his military experiences, and the intense attention surrounding his public image. The lack of certain wreckage pieces, along with inconsistencies in early testimonies, led some to speculate about possible foul play. These questions remained largely unanswered, leaving Murphy's death shrouded in intrigue for decades. Modern investigations and findings. Recently, independent investigators, taking advantage of advances in forensic technology and newly available government documents, re-examined the crash. Their research suggested that the aircraft's control systems may have been tampered with prior to the flight. Interviews with previously silent witnesses indicated that Murphy may have been under observation in the months leading up to the accident, and some testimonies suggested he had come across sensitive information that could have made him a concern to certain groups. While definitive conclusions remain elusive, these findings cast new light on the tragic event and highlight the enduring interest in Murphy's life and death. The impact on family and legacy. Whatever the circumstances, the consequences of Murphy's passing have been deeply felt by his family. His wife Pamela and their sons carried forward his legacy while grappling with grief and unanswered questions. Murphy's story has inspired historical and military analysis, as well as continued appreciation for his contributions to film, television, and society at large. The renewed investigation has also underscored the broader historical context of his life, reflecting the complex interplay between Hollywood, military service, and public life during the mid-20th century. Conclusion. Audie Murphy's life remains a remarkable story of courage, talent, and resilience. From a childhood marked by poverty and loss, through heroic service on some of the most dangerous battlefields of World War II, to a successful Hollywood career and family life, Murphy exemplified determination and integrity. While questions about the final moments of his life continue to spark discussion, they do not diminish the accomplishments, character, or lasting influence of a man who lived with extraordinary dedication both on and off the battlefield. His story serves as a reminder of the human capacity for bravery, creativity, and the enduring impact of a life lived with purpose and courage.